Always came naturally to me. Never put a foot out of line, and I tried not to make any awkward statements. Always tried to be a good neighbor, waiting for the right time to speak. Now it seems the tables are smashed into tiny little pieces. I only want a slice of the pie. And all my time in this town, never thought I'd see the day you and I would come to blows. Think I'm gonna keep it that way. We don't have to think the same to celebrate and dance until the dawn. It's always been a puzzle, I guess. So let's break a little bread and remember what I said. Come on. Too hard about it. Always came naturally to me. Never put a foot out of line.
あ、しょっぱい。やばいやばい、ちょっと待って、これこのまま飲むんじゃないのかもしれない。
本当？Always tried to be a good neighbor, waiting for the right time to speak. Now it seems the tables are smashed.
チキンと一緒に食べるのかな。溶けるのかしらこれ。そんなことはない。溶けてみよう。
I really hope we're getting somewhere. We're just tiny little pieces, a twinkle in somebody's sky.
Resort リゾートに来ましたって感じ。
Xin chào.
Xin chào. Xin chào. 一応覚えないとやばいことになりそう。あ、なんか何これ、お店か。ケンタルショーでもあるのかと思った。
Excuse me, here you try lunch and dinner. Lunch,
lunch.
dinner,
Okay,
and swimming
and
pool
dinner.
here, pool here, sunset pool.
すごい。
Đi cài chứ. Bây giờ gì cho mommy breakfast tomorrow.
breakfast? Okay. 朝ごはんここだ。ね。迷子になりそう。
Như vào kêu đó. You're from here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
322. Yes.
Thank you.
I will show you information in your room. Yes.
しんちゃん。
こんなに離れてるの？
結構離れてるね。
あ、一緒っぽいよ。Yes.
同じだね。ビュー
Please,
が
you
違
go
う。
first. Your room here.
I wish I knew the road to you. I don't care how far, I won't stop trying. I wanna be right where you are. I wish I knew the road to you. I don't care how long, I won't stop trying. I wanna get where we belong. We had the shortest time. You had to go, but I'm just so happy I had you. The morning's near and still I can't tell you how I feel. Just another lonely day to get through.
chasing rainbows, near or far, I'll color your world. Ooh. Someday I will find you, shooting star. You belong in my head, in my head. Would I be the same without you, without you? The sky won't ever change without you, without you. In my head there are mountains, endless sunsets, rivers and streams. In my dreams, blue skies, I see your eyes. Where, oh where, wherever you are, you're with me. Would I be the same without you, without you?
美味しい。
本当？嘘。
めっちゃうま。ちゃんとココナッツの味する。スムージーみたいになってるよね。
甘さもちょうどいい。後からちゃんとすごいココナッツの
風味がね
がふわーってする。美味しい美味しい美味しい。明日も違うお店で飲みたい。
飲み比べだね。
美味しい。
なんかさ、チリンチリンなるのがさ、口で言ってるよね。ピピパパーかわいい。ピピパパ鳴らさないでピピパパって言ってるのかわいい。
I'm not sure.